been a while.
It has.
It's been a few weeks since we uploaded a podcast, but we just wanted to say that we started traveling this month.
We did, and it was fun.
It was fun.
It was a day trip.
It was a lot of fun. It was a day trip, but it was a lot of work and a lot, like, very exhausting.
I think we're too old for like day trips.
Yeah, so like we've never done like a 12-hour or 24-hour trip or something. Usually, you know, if we go somewhere, it's usually we have a place to stay and we get to get our rest and everything, but we wanted for our first trip for it to be something like kind of more inexpensive. And so we decided to go to Jackson, Georgia or Atlanta, Georgia to go see the Stranger Things locations.
So we did that, and I said, while we're in Georgia, why don't we look up Covington to see how far away that is
So we did
from
like
Jackson, and it was only like 35 minutes. So we went there too, and that was nice to see again for the second time.
Yeah, that was nice. But going back to Stranger Things locations and everything, we had booked a tour. So we got off the airplane around like 6 or 7.
It was 7:30, closer to 8 o'clock.
Something like that. But anyway, so we did that. We got our little rental car and we went to Bojangles.
That's one of our too.
Yeah, that's one of our favorite. If you know us, you know us. It's our favorite like fast food chain, pretty much. Back from our hometown, we used to always go there. But so we did that. We got a quick breakfast. We wanted to go somewhere else, but you know, we were running late on time. For Stranger Things in Jackson, Georgia, we actually made a tour for 11 a.m. So we were rushing to get to that tour, and we were so afraid we were gonna like miss out on it. But
because it definitely took like an hour and a half.
I knew it was gonna take time.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, we need to do a later time, but like it is what it is. But that was a lot of fun. We learned a little bit, but seeing all the locations in real life was like so much fun to me. And I think for you as well.
It was. I very much enjoyed it.
And we ended up buying a couple souvenirs. We got to play like a little trivia game. And we got some pizza that was good, but didn't sit very well with me.
Or me, surprisingly.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, we went to Covington after that because it was only like 30 minutes away. So that was fun. We had already gone there before, but it was like fun to see some areas and like stores we didn't get to see last time because we got there late the other time. And then after that, we wanted to go see a lot of the houses. But the thing is, we were like running on fumes, and I had like an energy drink and stuff, and that got me through a little bit. But we were so fucking tired, and Tiffany like drove pretty much the rest of the way, and you know it took forever. We were in traffic for like the longest time.
It was Atlanta rush hour traffic around like 5:30.
Yeah,
the worst.
I'm telling you, if you ever go to Atlanta, don't go in the traffic during rush hour. It is scary, and we live like in a busy city too.
We do,
and
that was crazy.
That was this is nothing compared to like Atlanta. So me and Tiffany were trying our best to get to like all the different like houses and stuff. But the thing is, like, my anxiety was through the roof, and I was like, Tiffany, I'm so scared.
My anxiety bad too.
But you can't tell me that shit won't fucking scare.
It was.
We were scared because, like, we had a rental car, a nice rental car at that. We had like a nice little Jeep, but I was afraid we were gonna get hit or something. And it took forever for us to get to the Will Byers house, but we ended up going to it. I don't know if we were allowed or not, but bitch, we fucking did it. But we wanted to go to the other houses. We weren't able to have enough time to do that. Surprisingly, you would think like we had like 12 hours or so, I felt like, to do it, and we still did not have time. So like that's the thing. And these short trips, like at a day trip, is still not enough. But yeah, so then after that, we were like, you know what? Fuck it.
Fuck it.
We went. Tiffany was like, let's go back to the airport.
I was like, as much as I don't want to, like, you know, end it like this, I was like, I'd rather be safe.
Yeah.
In the airport, sitting down, like.
I felt that completely.
Have something to eat, like, put it in our bodies, because we definitely, like she said, running on fumes. We barely.
Oh my god, so we gotta tell them, like, all this stuff that we went through. So, basically, okay, so when we were getting back to the airport, we were so ready. We were so, like, more than ready to get back to that airport just to sit the fuck down and be safe. But basically, Tiffany kept on trying to get onto the exit, like, for our rental car return. She went through 3 times of loops going through.
First time going to this airport, I don't know where the fuck I'm going, first of all. But
the airport in general, super confusing. If you ever go to the Atlanta airport, you got to make sure you have plenty of time, because you will get lost. We got lost so many times.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, going back to that, she like literally tried to like get into the right lane, and there's so many different lanes to get into like the car rental thing, and like we had to go around 3 fucking times, and we were praying to God. We were like, please get us to it, please. And like we kept begging and pleading, and then we finally fucking make it back. The second we got back, we were so fucking happy.
We were like, all right, let's park this rental car, get ourselves together, walk into this airport, and
get on that damn train. And then the train goes fast as hell. It's like a damn roller coaster.
There's no seats, no seat belts, just standing room only. And it's so fast, and you're standing there like holding on to the metal pole, and you're like, okay, so you take off, and you're like pretty much.
I'm surprised some of the people that are standing in there have not fallen. Because like a lot of them don't even hold on. I'm like, are you sure? Like, are you sure? Like, it might be a good idea for you to hold on to something.
I felt myself like, because I was holding on to the pole, but then I had my back kind of like up against like the back half of that train, and as soon as it took off, I went, I said, oh.
I was holding on with one hand at first. I said, nope, let me get another. Because them trains are no fucking joke. It's been a while since I've been on those little trains, like from going to and back from the airport and stuff. But it's a lot.
It is.
But I mean, we ended up finding our way and everything. There was a lot of people for sure. But we went and got some food.
And we sat down.
There was like a man playing a piano. That was like very cool to see. It was very nice to like just be.
At first, like I did not spot the man. All I heard was the piano.
Yeah,
playing.
I thought it was just the music.
Yeah, I thought it was literally just music playing in that area. And then I look over and I was like, oh, okay. It was like he was an older gentleman playing, and he was playing really good.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, talented.
We love that. Sharing your gifts.
Yes.
We love that.
So that was nice. But I will say that whole area smelled like a can of bounce that ass.
I definitely fucking did. A can of bounce that
It
ass.
like that, I don't know what it was. Maybe all the food and everything combined in that area, it just was not a pleasant smell. And I was like, Sarah, can we get out of here?
Funny enough, before that, we ended up, like, we were so fucking hungry and shit. We ended up getting fucking pretzels, and, like, Tiffany usually...
was it before that?
Yeah, it was before that.
Oh.
Before we even went to the food court, we wanted a snack first. We big bags, let's be honest. But, before we went to the food court, we got some pretzels, because I love a fucking pretzel. If you know, you fucking know. But Tiffany said, let me get another round.
I wanted to, but I didn't.
That's usually fucking me.
I wanted to get another cup of those pretzel dogs because
they were
oh my
fucking,
god,
I'm telling you, they're good.
It hit the motherfucking spot.
I got me a free pretzel coming up.
And I said, okay, like, I want another cup. Can I get another cup? And I sat there and I contemplated it for too long and I didn't do it. But then I ended up getting a smoothie, which was, it was hard.
It was more of an organic smoothie, so like it makes sense why you weren't crazy about it.
I mean, it was okay. Like I didn't mind it. It tasted fine, but it's just like
not what you're used to.
No, it wasn't tropical smoothie.
Tropical smoothie be hidden. Don't freak out. That's probably the correct gate. It's just like you're there way too early and you're not gonna see like the exact match for your trip. And then like I feel like we definitely learned that for us personally, we're like in our 30s, so like I'm 33, she's 34. So like we don't really know if like going somewhere for that long without being able to stay there is like a good idea. Like I think the next trips like we're gonna stay at least for one night. But we just wanted to try it out and I feel like, you know, it was fun.
We did it.
To be able to do it. Yeah, we definitely did it.
We did the damn thing.
I don't know how we fucking did it, but we fucking did it. And me and her also didn't sleep the night before we left.
I tried.
We tried, but like we're both night people and we had to be at the airport at like 4. So like we literally tried our best to sleep. Like I went to bed at like 8 or 9 and you went to bed at like...
we could, like, thinking back on it though, like with the wait time for the TSA, I know I wanted to give ourselves time to get through, but as soon as we got there, it did not take long to get through at all. It was like...
Sometimes. I will say the line is like different.
It was like 2
for
minutes.
us personally, it was quick.
Yeah.
But like usually you never know how long those TSA check-ins are, and it's better to be like there on time than not be. Because I don't know if you witnessed this, but I heard it because I think you might have been sleeping, but there was like a girl that came up with her like boyfriend or something and they ended up telling her like, no, you're late for your trip or whatever. She missed her flight and she started like crying and stuff. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm glad we're on time. Like it's better to be early than to be fucking late. Like they don't play around there.
It tells you what time your plane starts boarding and then it has a cutoff time. And once that cutoff time is over with, you cannot get on your flight.
No, not at all. I feel like a lot of people don't really understand that.
So it's just like common sense to read your like your ticket.
I can understand if it's like, you know, a flight where you get to the airport and then you're going like it's a connecting flight and you barely have time, because I've actually had that before. Like I was like running late to a flight because of my other flight getting there so late.
Oh, true.
Yeah, but like other than that, like, you know, if you have time, like make sure you get there like at least 2 hours early, because you never know what could happen.
That's very true to think about as well.
Definitely.
But I don't know, for like, it didn't take long for us, so we had extra time to like really sit in the airport in Atlanta. I feel like once we, like, you know, going there, I felt like as soon as we got in the airport and we got our like little coffee and breakfast that we started off with, which was mainly just like a little bite to eat. You didn't get anything, right?
I ended up getting like the egg
got, like, a little
croissant thing.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I got like an egg and cheese
like,
croissant. That thing was so fucking good.
We got a little snack before we even got on the plane. And our flight took off at 6:10. So we had our like snack breakfast to eat maybe at like 4:45, 5 o'clock or something. And then our flight started boarding at, I think it was like 5:30, 5:40. So it definitely went by pretty fast, I felt like. But once we got to Atlanta, we got back to the airport to go back home. We sat in there for like a few hours for sure.
We definitely did. But I will say, like, I got my sleep and everything, and it was nice to be able to sleep before we got on the plane, because when I got on the plane, I had a little bit of anxiety, like I always kind of have sometimes, because you just never know what's going to happen. But at the same time, I'm like, let go, let God.
Bitch, I kind of did too. I'm not going to go lie.
Like, whatever the fuck happens, happens. Because basically, like, we're exhausted, and like, I was trying to sleep as much as I fucking could because I know I needed it. But then, of course, we sit next to a fucking baby.
And she is screaming.
And there's multiple babies on our
off.
flight. Yeah, she was screaming.
I was like, girl. And then her mom is like, sit down. And so she pops the baby on the butt, which makes her scream even louder. I'm like, Lord, help me. I swear to God, I was like, I love children, but this is not how I want to, like, you know.
Have to be on a flight. And
have to be on a flight.
But that's the thing.
I know
like,
it's uncontrollable.
Mm-hmm.
I know it is. They can control that. Mm-hmm. But it was like, let me put on my headphones. Let me cut on my music.
Literally.
And that's exactly what I did.
My phone died, so I couldn't even play anything.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
You didn't realize that?
Oh
my phone was gone, so I couldn't listen to anything while these babies were screaming.
Oh my God.
And I was like, well, damn, like, I'm shit out of fucking luck. But guess what?
God.
I, like, have learned just to fucking breathe and just go through the motions, because there are things in life you cannot fucking control, and having babies on your plane screaming is one of those things.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that fucking baby right beside us, but then when we like were on the flight the whole fucking time, some of the other kids were fucking screaming at the most inappropriate times. Like, when I know you can't control that shit, but like the fucking airplane's about to go down to land, and all of a sudden the baby goes, and I'm like, bitch, you scared me. I'm over here thinking we about to fucking die or some shit. And I was over there, I'm over here like praying to God, like, honey, if I die, I die. If that's what I fucking get in life, that's fine. If it's my time, it's my time. But baby, if it's not, I'll be very appreciative.
Oh my gosh. No, I feel you on that.
Yeah.
100%.
But I mean, at least we made it safely.
We did.
And we ended up getting a very nice Uber driver.
Mm-hmm.
He had like a very decked out like little Tesla, and it had like all the Star Wars and like Disney little icons in there.
Right.
So I thought that was really cute.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to get to the something funny that happened to us was like, okay, and I don't even know if Tiffany was aware at first, but like, we're just sitting in the car, and
I was out of it.
we were in a Tesla both times, like when we got our Ubers, but the Tesla was like very calm the way it drove and stuff, but he did hit his brakes like quite a few times. I don't know if you realize that. I'm like, damn, how many times you gonna hit your fucking brakes? But anyway, he had very like calm music going on. It was like very much gospel. And all of a sudden I hear this like very relaxing music, and I'm like, ooh, this is some nice music. Like, oh my God, I'm really getting into it. I'm like, okay, like I feel you. Like, I'm about to fall asleep to this shit. And all of a sudden I realize it's not a normal song. It's a fucking nursery rhyme. And here how it goes, if you want to sing along.
I don't know if I can.
It's the itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out.
No,
up
she's not
came
even
the
lying.
sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. And they just keep going and going. And I'm just like, damn, how many fucking times are we gonna play? But I guess that damn spider had a fucking mission. It had a song to fucking sing.
You know, she's not exaggerating.
I'm
'Cause
not.
Once I caught on, I was like, what are we listening to?
It was a hit though. I'm like, damn, they bringing it back, baby. Like, I miss my nursery rhyme sometimes. But anyways, we got home, we watched a little bit of TV, ate some of our food that we had from leftover, and watched a little American Dad, and then we were fucking out for hours, hunty.
We went to bed. I fell asleep on the couch beforehand.
Yeah, you did.
So this was like around like 1 a.m. something. I fell asleep on the couch. And then I woke up for a minute. I looked at my phone. It was 1:50. You were cutting off the TV.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
like, here she go again snoring. Let me go ahead and fucking go upstairs. That's my fucking cue.
So I was like, all right, I guess I'm going to go lay in my bed too. And so that was at 2 a.m. And I did not wake up until 1 p.m. today.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I probably went to bed at like 3 a.m., but I had a dog I see no dog to worry about. And then I slept from probably 3 a.m. to 5 p.m. bitch. I was fucking exhausted. I haven't been this tired in a long time. It takes me forever to fall asleep. Pretty much as soon as I hit that fucking bed, I was out like a light. It was fucking crazy. But I would definitely say, going back to like all the things that we've learned, I feel like there's so many things that like I learned from this trip. And as crazy as it was, I'm glad we got to see what we got to see.
Me too.
And I feel like we have learned like a lot about different things, like in different tips like that we can use in the future.
For sure. Always give yourself more time than you expect.
Yeah, definitely give yourself more time. Make sure that you're like, you have a decent amount of money, because also we didn't know this, but like when it comes to renting a car, you like, from what I'm seeing and hearing and stuff, I'm thinking that you have to use a fucking credit card. You have to put that a credit card down, or you have to have enough money to like it has to be over $200 you gotta put down. Even if it's not that expensive, like it's just you have to put a deposit down of that much. And if we didn't have a credit card, we would have been fucking fucked.
We would have been.
But thankfully we got that under control. But that, and then I'll also say, like when it comes to like airport food and stuff, it is quite expensive. And also like I had to buy like a new charger that was $30 fucking dollars, which in reality, the airport we were in Atlanta didn't have chargers that worked correctly for your phone. So that fucking sucked.
It was the charging port. Like,
yeah, the charging port didn't work or whatever.
They did not work at all.
But
one.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. But not all airports are like that, but the Atlanta one was. But basically, like, if you can eat some food before you go into the airport, you would save money, I would say.
Yeah.
And that's a tip I would also give to ourselves is, like, if we have time, like, to get breakfast somewhere else, definitely do that. Because in there, it's, like, way more expensive. And then also, just getting, like, making sure you're prepared for everything, because you just never know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
But I feel like we had a lot of fun, and we definitely have some more trips planned in the future. Hopefully we can do this like once a month.
That's what I'm hoping for. Like, I want to do something at least, I feel like it'll give you something to look forward to.
Definitely.
It's not like, this whole like drawn out week or whatever. Like, if you do a couple of days here and there at a time, I feel like it's doable.
Definitely. I know we have a couple things we have in mind. Like, we've been thinking about going on a cruise, so I'm definitely trying to make that happen. And that's a lot more relaxing than like traveling. So I think that may potentially be our next trip, if not something else, but we'll see.
I'm excited for that.
Me too, and we're gonna try to continue to do these little podcasts after our trips and stuff to let you know how our trips were and everything, and just you can follow along for the ride.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I think it could be like a journal, like our little diary, where we talk to you guys about like the things that we experience and stuff. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. I think that's, a good plan to have in mind for the future. And, like, we can even write down things. Like, if we, can't remember certain things off the top of our head, we can always, like, jot it down, like, while we're doing something. And be like, oh, like, talk about this or whatever.
Definitely.
So.
Just to keep, like, track of the little things that we've done and that we want to talk about and stuff. But also... we have a vlog channel that we gotta like edit our video and everything, but we're gonna upload a vlog of our trip for this time. So go check it out. It's gonna be Sierra and Tiff travel vlogs. And we should be uploading that within like a week, if not a couple days. So we'll see. But yeah, we hope y'all enjoyed listening to us.
Sorry. We
hope you enjoyed listening to us rant about our little trip. But if any of you other travelers out there have been on any trips recently, put them down below and let us know what is the next trip you're taking. But yeah, until then, we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.